Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. We are in Bible study. My name is Amy. I am indeed an ordained minister, and we are in the NIV. We will be throughout this year. The objective is to read as many versions of the Bible as we can, and then eventually start comparing all the languages and doing videos on just that. This video, though, we're in the book of Genesis. We are in chapter 10, and we are doing verses 1 through 32 in this video. So, let's jump in. The Table of Nations. Okay. Chapter 10, verse 1. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japhethites, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. The Japhethites. The sons, we got A, sons may mean descendants or successors or nations for any of this, because I want us to know that repeatedly because this footnote comes up many times. The sons of Japhethites. Gomer, whose descendants end up in the Ashkenaz area. Okay. Magog, who comes from, would be the land of Gog, which is north of where they are. So Serbia, Ukraine, Russia. Mediah, not sure. Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. But I'm going to guess, because if you think about where Ashkenaz is, I'm going to guess it's over the mountains. Serbia and the Middle East, there's a mountain range there. And then on the other side, then you're walking through Russia and down. Right? Over, out of the area. And over into the area of Europe. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz. It's on the French-German border. I do believe it's considered the German side. Riphath and Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, the Kittim, and the Rodidim, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that. Rod, R-O-D, and Anim, A-N-I-M, B. Some manuscripts of the Masoretic text and the Samaritan Pentateuch. But most of the manuscripts in the Masoretic text, it's the way they've done it. It's Dodadim. D-O-D-A-N-I-M instead of R in the front. From these, the maritime people spread out to their territories by their clans within their nations, each in its own language. So, yeah, that these areas are around the Middle East, along the Mediterranean Sea. For some of them. Some of them, they're still in the Middle East. They're just not Jerusalem. They're like Tarshish and stuff. The Hamites, the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, sea, that is Egypt, Mizraim. So two different words for the same location. Put and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabdata, Rama, and Sabatika. The sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. All right, that's still like you're still talking in around the area of Jerusalem, but not quite, like not in that specific, but still in that general Serbia, mountains, this kind of stuff. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who grew to be a mighty warrior on the earth. Now, again, it has D. Father may mean ancestor or predecessor or founder. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord, and that is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. Okay, so that's why he has that name. They're saying, no, he was that. That's why we called him that. The first centers of his kingdom or Babylon, Erech, Akkad, and Chalnea in Shinar. Now we got both E and F. So Babylon, parts of Turkey and modern-day Iraq. Okay, so Middle East, but also up. Let's see, both E and F. No, let's see. Or Enek and Akkad and all in them, and F, that is Babylonia. Yeah, Babylonia. Okay. From that land he went into Assyria, which again, more, now you're going more, still Iraq, but more towards the Iran side. And, sort of down in the Assyrians kind of took over. It was sort of like Syria and Iran, and then parts of Iraq. And then the Babylonian Empire came in and started and conquered the Assyrians and all that. And then the Persians came in and conquered the Babylonians. So, from that land, he went into Assyria, where he built Nineveh, which is in Iraq in modern day. That's what we'd call that region. Rehoboth, Rehobothir, but the I is capitalized, so it's like a separate word. Rebothir, and we got G. Yeah. Or Nineveh, or with its city squares, because these are places within the town of Nineveh, is what they're saying. Kala and Rez, but within Resen, Rezin, which is between Nineveh and Kala. Okay, that is the great city. Mizraim, or Egypt, was the father of the Ludites, the Anamites, the Lehabites, the Naphtalites, the Pathrusites, the Casualites, from whom the Philistines came, and the Capharites. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, an H, or the Sudanites, the foremost, and of the Hittites, the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Girgashites, the Havites, the Architites, the Sinites, the Ardavites, the Zamorites, and the Hathamites. Okay. Later, the Canaanite clans scattered, and the borders of Canaan reached from the Sidon toward Gerar, again, Gerar, Gerar, as far as Gaza, and then towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zebulun, and as far as Lasha. So Sodom and Gomorrah, not of the same clan as the Israeli or Judean people. That's for you to, because we talk about Sodom and Gomorrah all the time as peoples, like as a Christian peoples. These are the sons of Ham by their clans and their language and their territories and nations. The Semites. Okay. Sons were also born to Shem, whose older brother was Japhethites. I wonder was, or Shem, the older brother of. Yeah, that's, well, they say that. Whose sons came out of there, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the, okay, so, yes. The sons of Shem. He could have been the older one or the younger one. I'm sorry, I'm skipping son. The sons of Shem, who was older brother, was Japheth. Shem was an ancestor of all the sons of Eber. The sons of Shem: Elam, Asher, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram: Uz, Hul, Gether, Mesech, Axelrod was the father of Selah. Okay, like from yesterday. They say that in the Hebrew, like a lot in the Psalms. Hebrew Septuagint, father of Canaan, and Canaan was the father of. So they're saying Axelrod, there might be a missing son in there, who is actually the direct father of Selah. Selah was the father of Eber. The two sons were born to Eber. One named Peleg, because in his time on earth was divided. His brother named Joktan. Sorry, there's no A in there. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Shelpeth, Harzmaroth, Jerara, Hadaram, Uzel, Dikla, Olba, Abimael, Sheba, Ophrah, Havilah, and Jobab. All of these were sons of Joktan. The region where they lived stretched from Mesha towards Shepher in the eastern hill of the country. These were the sons of Shem by their clans and their languages in their territories and nations. These are the clans of Noah's sons, according to their lines of descent within their nations. From these, the nations spread out over the earth after the flood. Now because it's going to be tomorrow before we get into chapter 11. But just from this, what we're saying here is every single war happening in the Middle East, including anything that has extended over into the French, German, Russia, Serbian, or Ukrainian areas, is all a family feud. Because they're literally all cousins, all descendants of Noah. And I think that, given that we all just wrapped up the holidays, not that I had any particularly bad time myself in the holidays, but we all know how challenging one's own family can be, and none more potent for us when the holidays are just over.